Hey guys, and welcome to another arena tutorial, and it's gonna be the Mongols. Definitely one of my favorite Age of Empires civs, especially in arena. And I'm gonna do something different with this civ since, well, it has two preferable ways to play, and cannot show both in one game. I will do probably two tutorials for the civ, and we're gonna start the first one with the siege push from the Mongols. But before we show you that, let's see what this civ has to offer. So that's a cavalry archer civilization. Cavalry archers fire 20% faster, like a Hussar step lancers plus 30 hit points. Hunters work 40% faster. This is why the hunt is so important for the Mongols. In acuity is good die. In technology nomad. Lost houses do not decrease population. Drill siege workshop units move 50% faster. This is crucial for our strategy today. And team bonus scout cav light cav hussars plus 2 line of sight. So as you can see, Mongol has a full archer line, great cav archers, champions, hussars, heavy camels. They have great siege, and well, I love them. The only bad thing about them is probably the monks, but you don't really need them with the Mongols. So let's jump straight into the game. I will be playing Dark here, who is a less noob version of Dark Noob, if you know him. so let's see, let's go straight to the build orders. You can see with the last patch, arena map generations are quite terrible, so let's hope this will be fixed quite soon, because just look at that. That's my only wood line. This was a big concern for me in the game. If you get a map like this, it's probably a good idea to wall this area, which I'll do later. Yeah, you don't want to have maps like this. So let's see the build order. We start 6 on food, as we usually do. Then we add 4 more on wood. And then we go to our lovely hunt. You get the boars, you get 4 on berries. We will run through the Dark Age quickly, since it's quite straightforward. In any case, even when I know what I want to do, because I was playing Japanese, so I knew that I want to go for Siege, because, well, Japanese answer to Siege is usually only monks and maybe traps, well, but I knew that I want to go for Siege. But still, relics are so important on Arena, so we will start with scouts. This is my usual scout build order. So you get at 22 villagers, you get 6 on wood, 4 on berries, then 2 on gold, 2 more on wood, 1 to make the barracks, then send it to the berries to get more food, and then we go up with 27 population. Deers are super important, so if you somehow get a deer outside, using a ship, even if it delays you a bit, is quite important to open the gate, since we don't want to delete the wall. We get the last deer in, and we go to Feudal Age. This is quite straightforward for now. Get all the resources that we need to click to Castle Age. We'll do a stable and a blacksmith. And we will try to take map control, try to go for the scouts. So I had a feeling that he will do some scouts of his own, or archers, because he went up quite late. And as we can see, he went for the archer rank choice. Okay, so we mess a scout, we try... I didn't show you that in the previous tutorials, I think. I want to have 12 on wood, 2 on gold, and the rest on food. So now I saw he's going archers. We have the rest on food, so I'm adding more farms because I'm gonna go heavy on the scouts. And then you want to engage early on versus the archers before you can get upgrades on them. I try to find them, 5 scouts, and maybe I should have waited for light cav, I don't know, but I think instead it was worth it. Yes, I lost a lot, but I also killed a lot. This is something silly I already showed you. Always try to keep the gate open with 1 scout. I was trying to micro a bit, it didn't work. Trying to keep the gate open, but instead I killed all of his archers and I delayed him a bit. So now let's slow down a bit. I kept doing scouts since I really wanted the relics. I knew he would keep going crossbows, so I still wanted to take the map control. So more scouts, more monarchs, adding a second on center, then we actually added a third on center as well, and we keep adding farms because food is the most important resource early on when you're going for scouts. You need the food to make villagers, you need the food to make scouts, and you try to pick as many relics as you can. Maybe I could have added some knights, but I decided not to. So once you get 3 town centers, that's all you need really when we are going for a siege approach. You don't need more. You want to get to him as soon as possible and to get those onagers, since I knew he would probably go for arbalest or archers. I was hoping he would expect Mongol eyes, and I think that's what happened. We will see that later. So I was trying to pick up the relics. I was trying to, you see, I missed that monk. I was trying to guard the relics with my scouts while chasing his own scout. And I kinda Titanicked here. I should have killed that monk. And I should have sent that scout all the way home. You see, he froze. And I lost that relic eventually. Okay, so once I realized he has too many crossbows, I cannot kill them with scouts. It's time to add the siege workshop. Time to do a mangonel or two and a few scorpions to help me get rid of those archers. Again, my woodland was so bad, I'm so lucky he didn't go to it. And that's when I decided to wall this side. Later I also walled this. You always want to have secure wood on arena and, well, on most Age of Empires maps. Because if you don't have secure wood, you will be in trouble. So I lost. I was trying to snipe the monk, didn't really manage to do that. But that's less important. All I want to do now. Also, you always need, when you are Mongols, you always want to have a castle. You want Mangudais, and because I wanted to go for siege, you want the castle early on to get drill and conscription early on. And also a castle helps in defense, so I sent 6 villager on stone like I usually do. Trying to keep my siege alive. He was doing a good job microing. But yeah, in the end I even got 4... Did I get that relic? I don't remember. I think I lost that relic eventually. Did a good job sniping it. I was sure the relic was mine already. He managed to snipe it just in time. I was wondering how I missed that monk. Yeah, he sent it back. I was guarding here, but he did a good job hiding it. Anyway, I was on the way to Imperial Age with how many villagers? 78 villagers, and I was getting my castle up, because again, I wanted the drill as soon as possible. Drill, if you forgot, makes my siege move 50% faster, and I was searching for that monk, but I couldn't find it, or I missed it more precisely. So I thought to myself, well, what is he gonna do? He's probably going archers, right? And that's exactly what he went for, but actually those were skirmishers, not archers. He thought that I would switch to Mangudais. And that's why my siege move was quite good. Okay, so once you're in Imperial Age, I added like 5 siege workshops, quick conscription, quick onager upgrade. That's what you want to do. And you want to try and mass those onagers. A good approach is also to add siege rams, especially versus, well, civs like Japanese, because archers and skirms can do nothing to Mongol siege ram with drill. You can basically destroy his base before he can kill those rams. But I didn't do it this game. So, you see, I was already getting the drill, I was getting the onager upgrade, and I want to do a forward castle, because I knew if I can get a forward castle up, he cannot kill my siege. He will have to do cavaliers or something like that, or monks to kill it. He just won't be able to kill it with archers or halbs. He was doing good micros this game, actually. But you see how fast my scorpion is? You see how fast it is with drill? You can out micro a Mangonel with it, with one Scorpion. Just hit and run, hit and run. That's where he decided to add halbs, which was a good choice. But before he got those halbs, I bought the stone for a forward castle. And yeah. Why wasn't I messing onagers? I already got siege engineers, by the way, because I was expecting for him to switch to Monks, so I wanted to have maximum range. And this is where when it gets tricky. Like even a few halbs can kill all your siege. Like you can have 10 siege rams and still die to 3 halbs. So I had to mess more, and I had to switch to ground attack. This is how you kill units like halbs. I'll show you soon. Obviously the castle is helping, so that's why I'm also on the forward castle, because I just can sit under the castle with my onagers, and this is where we switch to ground attacks, you see? We deal with halbs like that, and since my siege onagers were so mobile, I could move around the map so quickly, ground shot everything. And obviously Mongol Siege can be a good idea, but they had almost no upgrades, so I mainly had to focus on my onagers. I quite Titanic here, just that onager, I think. Like it gets tricky, you see? You only need like a few halbs and your siege is in trouble. I was even losing with onagers to Mangonel, but then we fixed it. Those 2 scorpions were doing an amazing job actually, the scorpions that they did earlier. I was also getting the siege onager upgrade. And when I see John upgrade is up, ground attacks destroy. Yeah, kill my own onagers. Ground attacks destroy everything Japanese can do, except, well, maybe again, cavalry or something. I don't know. I don't know what he could have done. He needed a castle, so he didn't have a single castle. And once my castle was up, I knew he could not win this game without a castle. He cannot take that castle down, no matter what. So with that castle and siege onagers, it's basically game over. And yeah, this was the Mongols siege push. Again, we could have added siege ramps. I'll probably do another Mongol tutorial for Mongol because I love that unit. So I'll see you in the next one then. If you have any question, leave them in the comments, boys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye bye.